Hey, what's up? It's Devon with Legacy Impact Coaching, and I want to talk to you real quick about community and your marriage. Community and your marriage. A lot of times we get married and we focus on just one another. In other words, we lose all sense of community with people that we know, friends, mutual friends. And that's not necessarily always a good thing. Now, I will say that it's a good thing to keep proper boundaries. That's always a good thing. That's really always a good thing. But sometimes we can be too extreme in our boundaries and we can isolate ourselves. And in order to have a successful relationship, one of the things you have to do is you have to build community with like-minded couples, like-minded people who love one another, who have a healthy relationship that you can thrive off of. Because a lot of times when we go into relationships, we get married, we are married to someone and we don't know the first thing about marriage. We don't know the first thing about having a successful relationship or what a model relationship looks like because 9 times out of 10, if you're like my wife and myself, when we first got married, we had a lot of brokenness growing up that we had to overcome. We had a lot of issues based on parental upbringing that was challenging, to say the least, where our parents actually had some struggles in their relationship, and we saw that and we witnessed that. So we knew very much when we got married that we needed a whole lot of help. We very much needed as much help as we could get. And so what we did is we surrounded ourselves with people who had healthy relationships. We built community with people who were further up the road than we were when it comes to marriage. They had a track record. They were where we wanted to be. And we find that in our coaching, a lot of times couples don't have that. They've never seen a husband or wife treat one another with respect. They've never actually interacted with a couple who liked each other, who loved each other, who said nice things to one another, who didn't argue. It's unknown to them. And so they struggle with their relationship because they've never seen it. And so that's why the importance of community is so vital to a successful relationship. Having someone in your corner. Now, you may be saying, I don't know anybody. Everybody in my family's got drama. They got stuff going on. I definitely don't want to spend any time with them. I get it. I understand that. But because we live in an era, because we live in a time where we've got platforms just like this, that you can actually, in a second, find yourself around someone who has a successful relationship. There are a lot of marriage coaches. There are a lot of marriage counselors out there. There are a lot of people, authors that you can follow who share information. And that's what we want to do here at Legacy Impact Coaching. We live to help couples just like you get better at their relationship. We help couples just do what they may think is impossible, to have a healthy relationship. You can be a curse breaker. You can be a generational curse breaker. You can be the first in your family to not go to divorce court. Yes, it can happen for you. And I want to tell you that it is possible. I want to give you some hope today. It is possible. I don't care what situation you're up against in your marriage, what you feel like you have or don't have. You say, like I said earlier on in my life, that I don't have what it takes to have a good relationship. I don't know what it takes. But guess what? I found out. I read books. I went to conferences. I hung around people, even to the point that I had to kind of bug some people. Hey, let me spend some time with you. Let me call this person. Yeah, let me be a little aggravating because I wanted to have a good relationship. I wanted to be around somebody who could mentor me in the realm of relationships. And because I did that, because we put that work in up front as singles, my wife and I both did the same thing. We sought after happily married people that were successful, and we kept that going. In the first years of our relationship getting together, we hung around that. We went to a marriage conference in the first year of our relationship, the first few months, not even the first year, the first, I think, 8 months, we went to a marriage conference. We didn't have any struggles. We didn't have any real issues, but we wanted to lay a good foundation because we wanted to overcome the struggles and the predisposition to struggle that we saw and we knew we both came into this relationship with. We wanted to overcome that. And the only way to overcome that, to dig yourself out of that hole, is to surround yourself and immerse yourself in healthy relationships. And you do that by, again, reading books. You do that by connecting with people. If you're on YouTube right now, you're checking out YouTube, I'm glad you stopped by here. Keep doing this. Subscribe to our channel. Like our channel. Look at some of our videos. Look at some of the other resources we have on other platforms on social media. If you're going to spend time on social media, I encourage you, immerse yourself there. You may not be able to tangibly touch a couple right now in your day-to-day life, but you can do what you're doing now. Spend some time. Yeah, we look for stuff, how to fix stuff around the house on YouTube. That's good. That's great. That has its place. But do something to build your relationship, to build your emotional connection. your spiritual connection, and even your physical connection with your spouse. Do that while you're on social media. Spend some time doing that. Invest in your relationship. Invest time. Invest resources. I'm going to say that again. Invest time and invest resources, because a lot of times we struggle in our relationships because we haven't put the proper focus and haven't invested in it. We haven't spent any money on learning to be a better husband or learning to be a better spouse. Yes, some of these things we've got to pay for. We've got to pay for some of these things because guess what? It's valuable. If anything it has value, you think of the nicest car, the nicest jacket, or the latest shoes, or whatever it is. Sometimes we unfortunately put a higher premium on things like that, material things that fade, that wear out. But what about your marriage? Isn't your marriage worth investing in? Isn't your marriage worth getting the help that you need as an individual? Because guess what? Your relationship changes when you begin to change, when you begin to invest in yourself and to learn a new skill set. And so I want to offer you an opportunity here with us with Legacy Impact Coaching. We would love to meet you through a free discovery seminar. We would love to meet you and your spouse, and we offer what we call a unique couples coaching experience. And so and instead of just having one person, one gender, you have both genders there to help you unpack some of the struggles that you're having and to help you move your relationship forward. You have a male perspective and you have a female perspective. And that's what we offer Legacy Impact Coaching. We would love to sit down with you as a couple and just really pour into you and really hear what's going on and really give you some goals to really help you get better. We focus here at Legacy Impact Coaching on communication, connection, and affection. Those are the three primary areas that we spend our time coaching couples around. We actually do some training in these spaces as well, because we understand that relationships start with communication and they're sustained with effective communication. All right, I'm gonna say that again. Relationships start with communication, but they're sustained with effective communication. And so effective communication means you're going to be intentional. You have to have some parameters with how you interact with one another and how you talk to one another. There's a way in regards to your tone, in regards to the words that you choose to use. They can have lasting impact on your relationship. And a lot of times couples are unaware that they're saying words that could be triggering their spouse. They're saying words that could be causing roadblocks and walls to go up in the emotional realm of their spouse's heart. And they have no idea. And so that's some of what we do. We help you see some of your blind spots in your relationship that you can't see, because emotions are intangible. You can't really see them, but we know that they're there. We know that we all experience emotions, but you can't see them. You can't smell them. You can't touch them or taste them, but we know that they're there. And sometimes that's why people struggle in their marriage, because they don't see it. Physical things we can understand. We understand what a hug is, or a handhold, or we know what intimacy is in the physical sense, but we struggle because we can't see or taste or touch the emotional side of the relationship. But all of those areas are important. The physical side and the spiritual and emotional sides, all those things are important. We help couples get connected in all three of those areas and build that intimacy. So let us do the same for you. Take a look at the information down in the bio there. You can find us on Instagram as well. But check us out. Let's set up a free discovery seminar. I would love to keep this conversation going. I want to hear from you. Drop in the comments what struggles you may have and what are some of the areas that you need help with. Because 9 times out of 10, between my wife and myself, we have probably experienced it, or we probably helped somebody through it. And so we've been married for 17 years ourselves. All of those 17 years have been good, but they haven't been great. I will tell you, there were some struggle years there, and we were able to get through it through a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of prayer, and a lot of grace from God. And so we want to help you get to the other side of whatever struggle, whatever pain point you're experiencing right now. Let us do that. We have a system that we start with this whole communication dynamic, helping you improve your communication. It's called our Communication Renovation Program. We would love to tell you more about that and tell you how you can receive that. A lot of couples have been able to really make some things happen that they hadn't been able to make happen on their own when they went through our Communication Renovation Program. So we would love to help you get involved and really take advantage of that opportunity. It's a powerful tool for you to get into your relationship. It will help you with the everyday struggles that you may have, and it will help you with everyday conversations and learning how to keep that love and respect flowing in the relationship and just really build. Because again, effective communication is what your relationship needs in order to be sustainable, in order to be healthy and successful. So I would love an opportunity to do that. Leave us a comment. Let us know how we can help you. We want to get in contact with you. My name is Devon Artis. My wife, Dana, is the other half of Legacy Impact Coaching. We would love to connect with you. So let's keep the conversation going and leave some comments. Drop us a line and let's make it happen. You can visit us on the web at legacyimpactcoaching.com to sign up for all of our products, to sign up for everything that we offer. We have mentorship programs there for your marriage. We have daily affirmations that you can get for your relationship. We even have a mentorship group. But check out our website. We would love to hear from you, and I will talk to you again real soon.